Just trying to get Icy out of there, regaining control of lamps as well. Cutting two for Nail. EDG Joe, they're going to be setting their sights now over towards the forward section. See if they can take the fight through with the flashes, and heads are turning, facing away. G2 are dominating now every position, leaving G2 the last one left to do so much here, but Icy with a running gun. Second wave of things with the boombot. Triggered out. Mosh pit now up and over Trent. That's incredible awareness, just knowing that G2 was going to be placed up into that spot. With the Thrash earned from that kill, he wants to send this one flying forward. Stimmy, it's a very rapid Shark indeed, clearing most of the way, but not clearing the pocket. But Simon spotted. Icy plays off of Leaf's contact almost perfectly, running through the smoke. Kang, Smoggy has made the most of this. It's a 3-piece for him, make it 4! On G2, this time he's the bait. Going to be trying to lock this down onto one of the angles here. There's a showstopper that is exchanged onto either side. As it's just a 1-for-1. They're going to be making the mass wraparound now over towards the A side. Still that crossfire. Holding it down for the back of the side. A bit of damage potentially done. Simon's here trying to play himself in once more. Taking a fight, but with the Bulldog in hand, he just can't land it. Takes a molly to the face, yet still Smoggy defends. Up and over. 12 seconds left. Orbital strike. It's all toppling now. And the spike has to be planted. Defense is necessary. Valen needs to be held. All the way through is the last one left. Swung through and out. Through the wall. Vulnerable is excellent and good, but he still needs some extra elements to help him out entirely. He is being pressured, overwhelmed, taken out. Coverage there from the lamp position, but EDG have control of showers, and now calling for the evacuation. Trendo not so lucky. Will be dropped from behind. And G2 was saving this one. A snakebite for a rainy day with the wall still up. Bullets are excellent. Damage through the wall. Taking those timings, but he can hear it. Scuttling, scurrying across the sand. Icy wins that fight. Jonah P covering it all. You cannot be squandering this. No way. Simon. That's it. Forwards now with a Nightfall. Thrash wave 2. All to push them back and away. It's a cacophony of util. It's the mosh pit of nobody that gets that first kill. Advantage. Leaf damage done again through the wall. The pit to just try and play EDG right back into this one again. But the bodies are toppling. Players are falling. EDG cannot hold a candle right now to the rifle play and work right through Leaf. Even with the pressure, he's overcoming it all, and they all are falling. G2 round opposite of the namesake. Through the smoke, and Smoggy is no more. Leaf potentially hearing that sound cue and calling for it. Yep. All the noise being made. Opened up Simon. Back to the world. And at this point, EDG, gotta save these rifles. There's no more money left to play with.
But also EDG looking like they don't have a plan, and honestly running out of a bit of hope as well. You can tell in the way that G2 are playing. So this is going to be the repop.
Wait for the second wave now. Straight through, up and over, not broken, but the timing taken across it. It's rifles in hand. Nobody in G2 to try and put a stop to all of this. Kang through the TP, might have just done enough still. 15 seconds, nobody not clear, but eventually is. 12 left, time is of the essence. G2, they stretch it to the finest of details. And Simon again, asked to do so damn much. No crossfire setup, but you know, as soon as Valen has taken that contact, the swing will be there from Trent. It has to be a miracle. It will not be.
Coming out for G2 here on the attack side, just hoping that EDG overstep themselves, get desperate, and they have. Yeah, immediately.
Straight into the trap. Leaf is there waiting. Thrash to try and set up some sort of crunching through the angles. Horn's going to be revealed. Leaf squares up to it, takes the challenge. Trailblazer forwards, but way ahead of it. Jonah P had no one else to play off of here. EDG might have at least carved their way a path back into this round. Thrash round 2, G2 with the push. It's all putting the squeeze onto these G2 players into a 2v3. Chaos sowed. It's not over yet, the job's not finished. Hearing all sorts of sound and heads, not expecting it, Icy! Frying them!
He's made this incredibly winnable.
G2 dropped down to just 5. How 50 seconds left. The footsteps are heard. It's a game with those timings down. Just what I said earlier, the finer moments of the round now. Will he catch it right from behind? The answer is yes. So, a consolation round. Leaf gives up a lot of this space onto the off angle. G2 just wanders right into it. Happy to take that fight now, but G2 not willing to slow down, but not anticipating the full wraparound.
Beautiful round from G2.
Spike planted.
Leaf was even anticipating that there was a lurk happening over there. Pretty rare that EDG would be going through the teleporter without having some info on the B side of the map. The crosshair placement was not there.
EDG are holding the util here. There's a nade, it's a prowler, it's all pressed forwards here. Now Icy is going to get squeezed with the stimmy in play as well. Close range weaponry at short work onto the hold. G2 going to find this one a bit of a struggle. Mosh sent preemptively. Lars trying to break that wingman. He's worried about the spacing and positioning. He's already lost track of most of this one. But with the horn broken, spam through the box as well. He's still alive for God knows what reason, but eventually cleaned up. Bonus round for EDG. Looking converted, looking good. Nobody sticking a plan, prioritizing to try and get his ult online. Jonah P off from the flank now. Player positioning of these EDG. A little bit separated. He's going to try and play that one together, and Smoggy will just isolate to fight him. I'm not going to lie, there's a snake bite. Slowing down the approach. It's the weakest players who are first through. They're trying to take that point of contact. Kang completely separated from his team now, and weaving in and out. It's just spraying and praying away. Rewarded though. Coming up with the goods. Coverage has to be there, and it finally is. Valin shut down as he seeks to deny that plant.
Nade was strong though. Brought Shishu down to 33 health. And here comes a flank. This kill, so important.
Cross ahead. Patience played. Trent barely there. Grabs the kill in the end. And all this sound and pressure is being made as well. Simon doesn't know which way to look. Satchel's through and plays him in. It's disaster for EDG. And Smoggy is the one who now has to pick up the pieces. 1v2. Time played, time ticking. Smoggy's out wide. A tap, a stick, coverage. Trent lands it! With a bullet to the toe. Again, this is going to be denying the plant, surely. Nobody, no way. Wingman survives. In through the back of the site, though. That is overzealous by Kang. And there was that punish in sight. Thrash through and out detained. Even now, Simon! He's pulled it back out of nowhere. Simon? Gotta see that one again somehow, somewhere. What was looking so damn dangerous. Leaf now not offered much in terms of opportunities, spraying right through the wall. Simon finishes it. But Leaf is also going to be waiting. Mosh is down a tap to pull the util out again, but the timing caught with Leaf. Bullet to the back. Simon is dropped, pit is earned, and finally played the TV to no avail. And you got to scurry, you got to run away now.
The Brimel is just going to close this out. They've got absolutely no chance of getting the plant down.
Just not enough done preemptively to pull all this util out. It will take miracles, but again, like you said, orbital strike, primed, ready, nobody pushed back. 7 seconds, 6, down to 5, 4. There needs to be a plan online, but the time is lost against them. EDG, no more chances, no more opportunities. And the 11th round concatenated up now by G2. Used to cut up any sort of aggression in through and out of hookah. Sees it, signs of life as well. The haunt, at least the prowler, I should say. Excuse me, shot missed, orbital strike, out and around here. Icy with the rocket! No way! Insanity with the movement. Kang. He's dodged and ducked and weaved. The fast play from G2 will be punished with a molly at the feet. Cooking them alive in the process, but the rifles are the one to claim the day. Simon delivers all that damage. Valin, too much to overcome.
Short. Here comes that Thrash.
Yeah, re-clear. Detainment catches onto him, but again, there's that reinforcement arriving. EDG, they want to try and put a stop to this one. Nade around IC. He won't be denied. The line is drawn in the sand. And any sort of challenge, he will swat you away.
What a beast. Chishu's going to try to make the difference on the other side of the map. He's found this lurk timing, just as G2 have backed off. Could this be the moment? Could they maybe try to turn this 2v5?
This is soundbait. Valen's holding, but still loses the fight. Jumping around, that's a pit into the spawn. Trying to grant him a bit of that space and luxuries, even if they can get into the A side. 2 versus 4 still here for EDG.
The double push coming out from Leaf and Icy is going to be fast onto this. They've planted, not for the pit, not for backside, but exactly for the flank.
Moshpit's going to be delayed here. They have planted for that flank occurring, this fight. Contact plays, shoulder to shoulder. They split themselves up. Smoggy is alone and isolated. All comes down to this timing. Does he win this fight out? Can he make it a possibility? Across their placement, not ideal. And Icy, one more for the ace, denied from that, yet still the damage has been done. G2, it's a 1v3, no util left to his name. The defuse already tapped, stuck all the way. G2. Do or die for EDG. It all lands onto this, and it has to pay off massively. Molly's rebounding off to the side, but Jonah P not caught out still. It's played in to perfection here with the satchels in play. Nobody. Plant's gonna be stuck, swinging a wide leave with 2 out through the hookah. G2 denies, and Icy is left to do the most in this spot in a 1v3. No side control, very little information, just a nade to work with, spotting the jiggle peak. Jumping from nobody. Was TP.
With the Razor?
Razor, it's here, it's earned, and now is the time to strike Kang right there forwards. He's already taken that timing, and now you might have some difficulties even getting the value, but now tucked to the corner. Expecting that nobody was going to be placed there.
And that's the spike. They've got to be aware of this timing that Chishu could have taken. Valin, Icy, they know this is a possibility.
In through Lambs! Head ripped clean off Simon and Smoggy.
Launching smoke.
Last 2 to remain, but they're up versus 4. And it's to stay alive in the series.
Smoke's down.
What can they truly, really do? A tap. Trying to bait out some presence from G2. Baiting out a response. They don't take it. They let them stew. And the plant is down. Smoke in the face of Icy. A bit of spam. Spraying away, hoping for it. Jonah P. Right from behind now. Trailblazer out and away. Only the 1 contact. Jiggle speak is good here. Sees a little bit better. And a fight taken. Squared up to Simon. He wins it. Win cons potentially there, but the position is so damn obvious. EDG would need a miracle. They need it now. Smoggy to deliver potentially. No! G2 deny it all.